We mentioned Tesla. I mean, it's frustrating to see Elon kind of cave right into the cynics and the critics on the timing and the promises falling short. Big pullback in the stock. I mean, does this like invalidate the huge run it had up off the lows, or what do you think?
I don't think it invalidates it, but it does put it off, and that's what Elon did yesterday. Sadly, as a Tesla shareholder, option trader, I like what the company had done over the past, 11 trading sessions or something.
Right.
Put on a lot of nice market cap.
Yeah.
Then we reversed yesterday from about 270 or 272 in that stock to fall all the way down into the 240s. That's a pretty ugly drop. $30+, massive turnaround. And it was, okay, delay of robotaxi, delay maybe of that Model 3 variant and so forth. Those kinds of things, Oliver, happen for a whole variety of reasons. Look at how long it took them to finally get the Cybertruck out there.
Right, yeah.
But overall,
with time he comes around.
Yeah, but this guy is the world's greatest cheerleader when he's got the things to cheer for.
Right.
And he was talking about, well, robo-taxis are going to be $1 trillion business for us. And you're just like, wow.
Yeah.
And, the stock zooms. And then he pulls back a little bit like he did yesterday with, we might have to push that event out a little further into the future. It's natural, I think, to see a reversal yesterday, a little continuation today, but I don't think we go back down. I think the April lows in the 140s or something that. I
Still
think that
far
was
ways
a
off.
gift. Those areas in Tesla stock were a gift. And there's now some nice fat volatility, and you and I know if you own the stock and you decide to sell some calls.
That's what I was going to ask. How do you manage the position?
Yeah, you could put on a collar, of course, buy a put underneath the market and sell an upside call to pay for that put, sort of locking in a range.
Okay.
But then a lot of people like myself are just true believers in the stock, in robo-taxis, in all of the stuff that Elon's doing. The AI side doesn't get nearly the credit it deserves yet, but it will.
Sure.
I mean, look, Accenture gets $900 million in AI business. Tesla's going to be a $500 billion or $1 trillion AI business. I guarantee it, because they've got all that data more than anybody else in the world, including BYD, Volkswagen, any of their competitors for these what goes on in these EVs in a variety of conditions: snow, heat, wet roads, all the rest. I think that is going to be really and that's just part of the data, of course. The rest of it is how often do you go to this kind of retailer or that kind of retailer.
Yeah, they know where
they know exactly where that car is moving.
I'm with you. It's what was kind of shocking to me how bad the stock was performing when the AI kind of rush was happening. So a little delayed effect when they announced the robo-taxi stuff. I like the idea of the collar because it's hard to imagine, even if the timeline gets shifted for their implementation of robos and whatever, it still could be such a massive market that if this move reflects that, why would we unwind it in its entirety? So that's where kind of the collar makes a little bit of sense. But also to recognize how quickly we moved on that until now we actually get the event. Seems like maybe you do have a little upside kind of cap there possibly.
Yeah, and why not let time work for you in that regard? Because it works against Elon and shareholders when they push out an event like this, but that works for you as somebody who sells that upside call, somebody who sells that 270, 280 call or whatever it might be, 250 call, depending how aggressive you want to be.
Right.
And then just let time go by, and that air just comes out of the balloon and all that premium you get to keep.